Some breaking news into us tonight. A Delaware judge voiding the Tesla CEO's $56 billion pay package. The Tesla CEO, of course, Elon Musk. It basically means that payout is canceled. The judge says Tesla's board didn't make a fair compensation plan. And this is pretty big news in the business world. The Tesla stock has slid 3% now just since markets have closed today. In a statement on X, which Musk also owns, he's reacting to this ruling, saying, never incorporate your company in the state of Delaware. Our teams are watching for more on this. We'll give you more as we get it. In other Elon Musk news, would you let one of his companies put a chip into your brain? Well, somebody did. And Musk is saying now that whoever it is seems to be recovering well, which then begs the question, actually it begs like a million questions, what was this procedure? Who's the patient? Why did they get this implant? What exactly even is the implant? What was put into their brain? Remember, this isn't some like random surgery that Musk himself did. Obviously not, right? The FDA approved Neuralink for a clinical study in patients last year. But the FDA tells us tonight it cannot confirm any information about any individual study. They're referring us over to the company, Musk's neurotech startup. Well, the company, Neuralink, hasn't gotten back to us with any more information either. Emily Aketa is joining us now. This is two things, Emily, right? It is pretty big medical news. It is also a pretty big mystery. And, oh, by the way, it's driven by one of the most controversial people in the United States, Elon Musk. What's happening?
Yeah, it's absolutely getting people talking, and it's the source of intrigue and also concern. So Elon Musk is calling this product telepathy. And take a look at here. This is some of the limited information, the limited details that we know. Telepathy really speaking to what it can do. It enables control of the phone or computer merely by thinking, by your mind, by thoughts, according to Elon Musk, who tweeted about it yesterday. He says the first users will be people who lost use of their limbs. The clinical study looking for people who are experiencing paralysis, quadriplegia. And the initial results, as you said, Elon Musk says that they are promising. Now, a clinical study is expected to take 6 years or so. And remember, this is just one of numerous rounds of safety inspections, these different things that they have to pass before something like this can even reach commercialization. So it still will be a while. Hallie, I should also know we reached out to Neuralink, and we have not heard back for comment.
What is it? You touched on one of these things. Why don't you pull this thread? The idea of this is to help people who have lost limbs, for example, right? Like that's one of the initial hopes for this kind of technology. And I say that to say, you know, there's been some skepticism, I think, from some corners of the idea of like a chip being implanted in your brain. It feels like a lot.
Yeah, absolutely, and understandably so. But I think this feels like something that maybe that we would be talking about in 50 years or 100 years, very futuristic. But here we are. The future is here now, and in many respects, it is very exciting. And Neuralink is one of a handful, a small handful, I should say, of companies and researchers who are looking into this, implanting brain chips into humans, and have begun the testing process. For instance, in 2016, you may remember, there was a 30-year-old who had a brain chip implanted, and he was able to famously, as you're seeing on your screen, he was able to, with control through his mind, fist bump President Obama in 2016 after he suffered paralysis from a car crash. In another instance, Synchron, another major leader in this kind of neurotechnology, they're conducting a clinical study right now, and they demonstrated how they're using brain chips to allow two people to communicate back and forth, using their thoughts to control messaging systems, essentially. And so while these emerging neurotechnologies obviously extremely exciting for people with paralysis as a gateway to be able to, and a potentially life-changing gateway, I should say, there's also, you know, the source of question and concern all over social media today, Hallie. There's been references to sci-fi movies and concerns. And I think a lot of that is stemming around the fact of, okay, where could this technology go? What kind of regulation can there be with this brain data, privacy concerns? So this is just the beginning of an ongoing conversation, Hallie.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app, or follow us on social media.